Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be analyzing three extremely performing and promising cryptocurrencies, which are ABBC Coin, Cardano and Stellar. We will see that they have quite different charts, and now we're going to analyze all of them in details, and we will try to understand where they might move over the next weeks and months, giving precise price predictions. We have just joined and created a Patreon page. You will find the link below, beneath the video, so please feel free to join our community. You will have the chance to actually join one of the two tiers based on your request. And also don't forget to join our YouTube channel, so please subscribe to our channel if you want us to keep releasing technical analysis and price predictions for free. Also like our videos and leave a comment. Let's start with ABBC Coin on a 2D, which means every candle is a 2 daily one. As you can see, this asset has recorded an extremely bullish run-up. After even broken above the $0.30, as we are seeing for most of the DeFi currency, we are experiencing a strong break above the original horizontal resistance. So what will happen there is that after having recorded a long white candle with the very first attempt to break above the $0.30 with this tail, and after having recorded a series of indecision candles like 1, 2, 3, 4, these ones, then we have actually sharply broken above the $0.30. Now, if we analyze where we are, as I've been teaching you several times, when we record an extremely variation in terms of amplitude, which means the difference between the high and the low gets higher and gets actually bigger if compared with the previous candles, then we know that we are actually really close to a high. So what is my suggestion in such a case? As you can see here, ABBC Coin went up till actually $0.74. What usually happens is that we see a round number. Okay, so we might see $1 as a final target, or $0.9798. Let's say that what normally happens is that the strong hands, or those one who have both before they run up, they try to sell just a little bit before actually the crowd will come and will take interest in the asset. So what is happening right now? A huge increase in terms of amplitude, but if we analyze the MACD, both the curves are above the zero line, which is an extremely bullish signal, yet the blue curve is too far from the orange one, which means, in other words, we should be expecting to see the two curves tightening up to each other. In other words, I will not buy right now. Why? I would be waiting at least of this area, so $0.37 before going long on ABBC Coin. When that happened, and I'm talking about different cryptocurrencies, if you have the chance to watch my previous videos, I've tried to convince my followers that when we see such a kind of movement, it's always too dangerous to follow this movement. Okay, so in order to be profitable in the market, we want to yes, follow the trend. It's a good idea, but we have to know when we should be following the trend and when it's too late to follow the trend. Okay, right now, buying ABBC Coin, unless we are doing with a huge or with a very long temporal length in our mind, then okay, if we are buying and we are eager to hold for 10 years, then it's completely different, okay, matter. But if you are speculating, if you want to achieve the best percentage of gain possible, then it's too late right now. Okay, so when that happened in the past for other cryptocurrencies, I've been warning my followers not to follow such a movement. Some of them, they were quite obtuse, and then after they realized that I was right, and they in some case I predicted 70% of retrace from the top, and some of them, they are quite dubious. They thought that it was too far, okay, like an area to be hit, but that actually happened in the 95% of my suggestion, 95% of the cases. So even in this case, I'm warning you not to buy right now, but wait the area between 0.38 US dollar and 0.30 US dollar. From there, ABBC coin becomes for us a huge and unique buying opportunity. Okay, so now the chart, as you can see here, is vertical. If we in terms of Elliott waves curve, where actually this one could be the third one, and then we could even see a fourth wave to retrace from the top, and then a fifth wave, okay, to hit the $1 US that, as I've been stating, could be a realistic target over the next weeks. Yet I would be more confident in buying around this area. Let's see the weekly chart if we can understand more from the weekly analysis. Okay, the weekly analysis is telling us so many things. Okay, in other words, what is happening right now is that 0.70 US dollar seems to be the historical high. In other words, ABBC coin is moving in a huge horizontal rectangle between 0.10 US dollar and 0.7 US dollar. Now, if we break above the 0.7 US dollar with a long white candle like this one, okay, which is something I believe is not going to happen right now or anytime soon, then we can project a ABBC coin hitting the difference between 0.7 US dollar and 0.1 US dollar, which gives us 0.6. So 0.7 plus 0.6 means 1.30 US dollar as realistic target. Okay, but if we analyze the MACD, we see that the two curves are too far from each other, so I do believe we are not going to hit 1.30 US dollar right now. So let's be patient, let's enter around this level, okay, which was the previous horizontal resistance, will be a horizontal support right now, will be a very intensive area of exchange, okay, will be a safe area from where we could trigger some long with a great risk-reward ratio. Now let's move on and let's analyze Cardano. Cardano is a very different chart compared with the ABBC coin, yet it's a fantastic chart. And the reason why I'm saying that it's a fantastic chart is because we see higher highs and higher lows. Back in April and in May, I've been posting several YouTube videos where I've been stating that we are inside, definitely inside an uptrend. It's a bullish trend. We are right now in a bull phase. Okay, I keep saying again and again and again that we will be bull at least until March, April 2021. So what is happening right now? Very first support area from where I suggest to buy, so 0.07. You can see my previous you can see, sorry, my previous YouTube videos. This was the area, okay, that I suggested as a safe area from where buying. And from 0.07 we are already at 0.010, which means almost 30% of gain in actually few days. Let's switch to the weekly chart in order to have a better idea where Cardano might move over the next weeks. Okay, the very first and actually the key threshold I've been stating several times is this one, between 0.16 and 0.20 US dollar. Okay, if Cardano, and right now I do believe we have a lot of chance, okay, if Cardano will be able to break above this area between 0.16 and 0.20 US dollar, which is the key threshold area, okay, the key horizontal resistance, the most important one, then we are definitely going to hit 0.40 US dollar, and this will happen in the first quarter of 2021, again, if we break above this area, and then From 0.40 US dollar, I do believe we are going through a period of intense volatility, okay, which means we will see longer white and black candles, okay, and here we should be seeing a squeezing movement. Yet, coming back to our short and medium term analysis, I do believe now Cardano is really ready to break, okay, above this area. It has been already tested here, as you can see here, and also these suspicious volumes are quite interesting. It's exactly what we need. We need volumes coming in place. As you can see here, we have a lack of volumes in this case, okay, and also the volatility was extremely low, and after a period of prolonged volatility, we all know that we should be expecting an explosion in terms of movement, okay, which obviously we don't know if it's a movement up or it's a movement down, but in this case, okay, we have seen that it was a movement up supported with a big increase in terms of volumes. Again, this area 0.16, 0.20 US dollar key threshold, we are going to test this area late in 2020 or in the beginning of 2021. Let's see what it will happen. I'm confident that this time we're going to break, and then we are immediately after going to test the 0.40 US dollar. Now let's move on. Let's analyze Stellar. Stellar is a different chart compared with Cardano. Cardano has a relative strength higher than Stellar right now. Also here, I would say that it's better to switch to the weekly chart in order to have a better idea where we are right now. And as you can see here, again, this is the key threshold area 0.12 and obviously 0.20. 0.20 is the hardest obstacle, okay, that Stellar needs to overcome in order to break and to retest the all-time high. Yet I do believe we are going now to retest this area, so 0.15 US dollar quite soon. Right now, even in this case, we can definitely confirm that we are in an uptrend, and the reason why I'm saying that we are inside the bullish trend is because here, if we see this long black candle, this was a typical fake breakout, because when this actually is a real breakout, then we should see something like that, okay? We normally see a series of long black candle going to test actually the relative lows, but when we see a long black candle breaking below the horizontal support, but yet we see immediately after a series of long white candle, then we know that it was a fake breakout, which gives us even more confidence about a possible outcome for a bullish trend, which actually is happening right now. So 0.06 US dollar was the safe area from where I suggested to start adding into Stellar. Actually, even in this case, Stellar has tested my area of prediction, so 0.06. Right now, I believe we are going again to retest this area. So even in this case, like for Cardano, I do believe time are now mature for a new break above this relative area to retest 0.20 US dollar. Then from 0.20 US dollar will be a completely different situation. From there, we're going to see a huge drop down, a huge movement downwards. I will not say squeezing like in the case of Cardano, but I do believe something like this, some long black candle, because in this case we have too big space, okay? So I do believe we will be experiencing something like that, but then when this will happen, we will have to reevaluate the chart. Right now I'm bullish. Out of the three, definitely Cardano is my best choice. Second place for Stellar. ABBC needs to retrace for at least a 60% after hitting the $1 US threshold. Thank you guys.